Yo, stream back today with more UAB Dynasty. Um, there's playoff football, and I got the volume pretty low though, so hopefully enough to where I can hear it. But hopefully you guys won't be able to hear it, or don't get in trouble. But we did a recruiting at the end of the last stream this week already, so I know that. So we can just kind of go ahead here and just look at Temple. They're 2-5 on the year, 0-3 in conference play, so they're seem to not be too good. We gotta go take care of business, so of them. Can't take anyone lightly, especially in a conference game. Let's look at some scores. Don't know if we looked at all the scores from last week in conference play yet. From our conference yet. Some teams played out of conference. Okay. Week 8 here. North Texas is off. They're still undefeated, right? Yeah, they're all the way up to 9. Go ahead and look at our schedule and what's left. So we got home game against Temple, then we're at Army, at Rice, then a bye week, then we're home against Tulane, and home against Hawaii. We're going to play the Temple game and the Army game. We might even play the Rice game and do our bye week. We'll see, though, how late that runs us into. But, yeah, guess we look at Temple real quick before we start the game. See what they got going for them. Okay, quarter 79. That's not too bad for a conference. Backfield creator. Running back, first freshman. Right out. Okay. You got some speedy wideouts though. Wait, was that? Okay. Good edge guy there. That's 5 sacks. Other one has 0 though. Okay. Good sophomore corner they got in there though. Okay. Don't wear normal uniforms this game. These uniforms, alright.
Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Owls, squaring off with another team from the American, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UAB's offense will come out first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football.
Breaks into the open.
Give them the game.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to run it. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Now on second down. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Blazers are flying down the field. Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Blazers want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Catch in the middle, it's Hutchinson, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense lining up quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And as he throws,
we make the catch and break the tackle there.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Blazers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
All over that.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to move on from that first down play. 2nd and goal from the 12. Looking to scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
It's going to be a close one.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory.
And one to hand it off and win.
Okay. Touchdown, UAB!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Temple Owls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always
almost had the pick on the first
being
play.
A great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
One quarterback in here. We have a guy there too. They're lost and ready to force it pretty out defensively. There we go.
Temple lining up to
Temple we did not play last season.
First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
As well.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. We saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Bunch formation for these receivers. Dropping back, it's Coleman Hope. Right on the money.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. The Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. And the Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Bring in the heat. Grab near the marker. It's Gill. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Unleashes one.
Bro.
Connection to the right. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Blazers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's got it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for the score.
Touchdown. Let's go.
Blazers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Oklahoma State will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Justin Blackman was a 2-time All-American, they know this game is not
This coverage,
it's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas Tech. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Tempo lines up quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Looking for a crease. It's Young. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Good.
A little more
That's
space.
on
Open
there,
up that
and then the
playbook
first.
even
Good
more
for
as they
Taylor.
pick up the 1st down out to the 30. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double
Already had a
figures. Let's
14-0
take a
lead in
quick
this
look at our early
year.
stats before we move on.
Awesome score, though.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Young. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Come on, guys. And it's intercepted off the reflection. Let's go.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Yeah. Jordan Thomas with the interception.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get down real fast.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense in.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Great place to start for this offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab.
Oh, we hit him. We got to make the tackle, boys.
Gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Got to wrap up there.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off play action on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And
another
down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Back to throw, it's Coleman Hope. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And the Blazers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Damn it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. He's looking to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Collins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It touches him. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Finds a little space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Got the quick pass. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down.
Touchdown,
UAB.
Let's go.
Add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Off the play fake. Gets it out fast.
It's out.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Brings it down on the right side.
Oh my.
Finds a seam at the 30.
Are you kidding me?
He's at the 10.
Guys.
He found some
Come
open
on, we
space
got a
and turned on the
tackle.
Jets.
And I'm not going to say that
Bad
was a must
tackling.
score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. Got a man, it's Klein. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
And the Blazers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dumps it to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Collins. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. Fights off a defender. They'll immediately call timeout.
Oh, now it's going to work better.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up.
Why did I throw that? Why did I throw that?
Goes out of bounds at the 13, and man, is this offense set up now.
Why did I throw that football? That was a horrible. I don't know why I threw that. That was bad.
He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and
they're
that
going to
leads to
make
the
it
interception.
out of nowhere after we dominated the first half. We won't throw it in for half, assuming they get points here.
Snags it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit.
All right, they missed. They got bailed out by their kicker missing.
Good.
Yeah.
My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Blazers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the...
There he goes! Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Temple lines up quickly.
And that was way too easy for this offense. Defense is about leverage. It's about caging things and keeping it inside, not letting it get to the perimeter. They let that ball get outside with a guy that has speed. Next thing you know, first down.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Under fire.
So far, but good coverage.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough...
It's hit! You didn't see our guy sitting there. Let's go! We're going to have the ball there for the start.
Adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Takes the handoff. It's Collins. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Right back to the well. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I don't think he were down
and
either.
It's a hit like that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
You can't tell. Millie, knock it off. Fuck, I want to be able to zoom in. Right there, we still have the ball. Still have the ball. Where is he? I can't see him because of the... Ooh. Oh! Still has it. Oh, it's close. It's worth the challenge. I'm going to say it's worth the challenge.
Have another look at the monitor using a timeout here.
It's really close.
Going his way.
It's almost the exact same time. I don't know if they can overturn it. Let's see. Yeah, good challenge. We won it.
Flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Back to throw. It's Croman Hope. Spits it out to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibb.
It's
out of bounds after the big play.
What? I can't challenge that one.
Business with a 1st and goal. The Blazers are rolling down the field. They'll run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UAB.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Owls want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Oh, he's got a chance. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Grove. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Owls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Young. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Got a little space. Turning it on. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown.
Third and 16, they decided to run it, and then I was able to touch running back a lot.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hutchinson. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's in open space downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hutchinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit. And the Blazers can really attack on this second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Running back on the way there.
Sometimes the coverage is just great, and as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Into the end zone.
Got him.
Touchdown Blazers. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here.
Go 12.
And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. The kick is on its way.
Here we go. Good return, but there's a flag on the play.
Really strong, disciplined job, and now we have one period to play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Oh, a yard short.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, we know the defensive coordinator's been harping on his guys about this. Earlier in the game, this quarterback was killing him with his scrambling ability and his ability to take off. That time, though, nice adjustment by the defense. It was almost as if
we're going to get the first down with the snap right
here. That time. Really, really nice job defensively.
A lot of times when you're in your own territory and it's 4th and 1, you see the offense try to draw people off sides. No, sir. They said, we're going to get this thing. We need 1 yard. We got 1 yard. We worked on it all week. They were successful.
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Bothering him.
Leaves it with the running
back in after this play. But he's going to score another touchdown.
And the route is
whoa.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Go.
And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field.
Go.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Couldn't make up his mind to run it on. He threw it.
On 3rd
It
down,
almost
but
got
there
hit.
is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass.
It's now 4th and 10.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
And they're going to make the play as I got beat.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the option, he is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to barge in.
And then running again, but they're going to get
the well, and this time he finds water, gets it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And he makes the extra point. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
I went off for that. Able to fall on it.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming. If I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The Blazers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah, clock go down though.
They boot it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Smashes ahead. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants a big play here late. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Booker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
4 seconds there on the clock. There's only 1 minute.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass is in.
Ball game. We pick up the win. We officially have matched the amount of wins we had last season.
They're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, when you say, guys.
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the
year we have
blackboard.
plenty of
Reaching a bowl
chances,
game
but
is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. If you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight.
And
you're looking
with this
to
win,
build
we
on this
officially have a better
moving ahead, because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys.
So how about that? Plenty of chances to get that 7th win to make sure we get a bowl game and don't get left out again like we did last year, being 6-6. No reason for us to not get to that. Either. Let's go ahead and look at the box score. Full offense. We hit that over 400 mark. To help being able to get that center, so that's good. We won the turnover battle as well. So that's good. Did good against the run other than a couple of plays, but we ran the ball well all together. Defense. I was gonna say we had sacks. Interceptions were Reed and Thomas. We're gonna advance the week. There we go. Let's go. We got the 4-star Mike out of Texas. Big get for the defense. Big get for the defense there. Look at that. Right on the very edge of getting a 3-star right tackle to commit to. Who'll be committing after this week? Okay. Still no need for this halfback. We're right there to get the center, too. That's 4-star. That'll be big for the offensive line. We should get both this 4-star center and this 3-star right tackle once this week is over. We're going to be traveling to a 5-3 Army team who's 3-3 in conference. So expect this to be a battle. I'm going to mute you guys real quick because I got to run to the bathroom. So we'll be back in a second. Alright, let's do this. Let's do our recruiting, actually. Alright, we're not going to change anything here. We could probably get some points, but we're just going to keep it maxed till we get them. Could change. Okay. We're going to say 20 points. Just put 20 there. Because it's literally on the edge and no one else has offered, so we'll keep that there too. Looks like we'll get that wide out after this week. Yeah, trying to catch up on Temple here. Right tackle. We're going to take the 10 points off because I don't think we need to keep those on. I'll get that right guard too soon. Okay, we're behind here now. But actually, not too worried about it at the moment. Do that and that, and I think that'll be enough. Okay, like that. We go ahead and put 10 there. I think so, playing style. Playing, okay, but, okay. Okay. I got 60 hours. We could just help tournament. Look, guys, but we want to add some more targets here. Is there a quarterback we can add? That we're still towards the top for. Got backfield creator there. We're there. That guy's ring tire. Full threat there. Get the backfield creator. We're gonna go with I think full threat though. Alright, and then well, safeties. We gotta find the right kind though. Coverage specialist. Don't have any offers. I think we can go there. Oh, there's a hybrid right here that we're in the lead for. They're all box specialists. We're putting one anyways. We're gonna take whoever the top ranked one is though. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and offer these guys. Why not bring in a 3-star safety if I can? Even if it's not the exact kind, it'll still be good to have. I'm not too worried about that kind, but we just prefer certain kinds more than others. This is the one I definitely want. You put offers in and 10 points on each one. And hopefully it continues where other teams don't have offers on them. But we should have some hours available after this week to put more than 10 on them. Alright, let's see here. So we got conference right now. There's our conference. We're 5th right now. 3-2 in conference. 6-2 on the year. Sorry, our goal this year was to do better in conference. Maybe not quite compete for a championship. I guess that's always your goal, is to try to compete for a championship, but you also gotta know when you're there, you know, when you're not. Damn, North Texas all the way to number 5 now. That's pretty crazy. But anyways, our realistic goal this year is obviously to make a bowl game. Not just become bowl, but actually get enough wins to where we're definitely a bowl game. And so far, we're on track to do that. I'm going to beat South Florida. South Florida's not doing as good this year. Playing off to UTSA. Alright, this week we got South Florida going to Rice. Charlotte to Tulane. UTSA, who's undefeated right now, is playing Temple now, who hasn't lost. Who hasn't won. I'm talking about conference record-wise. We got East Carolina going to Florida Atlantic. We're going Army. Navy has to play out of conference with number 7 Notre Dame. This rivalry game. Memphis and North Texas, who are both 3-0 in conference, are playing each other, so that's a big game. And Tulsa's playing out of conference at St. Houston. Alright. We might have a small chance at still making a conference championship, but we're going to need some teams above us to lose a couple times, and we'd have to win out, so we'll see. But yeah. Play Army. We'll go ahead and really super quick and easy to get to scheduling TMIs here. So we towards the top. Alright. Beat FCS, they beat Missouri State, and they got shut out by Tulane. Lost a close one to Tulsa. Beat the crap out of UConn. And lost a close one to UTSA, but then beat Charlotte and coming off a win against South Florida. And they're one of those military schools, so we know they're going to like to run the ball. This is our first time playing Army. We did not play them last season. So this is another new matchup for us here in the American since I've taken over UAB here. Obviously, their quarterback's a dual threat. He has 20 passing touchdowns on the year, though, with 4 picks. Actually, it looks like he might throw the ball a little bit more than I think. Running back still has 700 yards. The first one does. Other ones don't have much. So, 91 speed for this wide receiver with 6 touchdowns. And this guy also has 6 touchdowns, and that guy has 5. Their top 3 wide receivers have 5 or 6 touchdowns apiece. Alright. Navy Army is throwing the ball around some. Like their quarterback, and then 2 sacks. He's good overall, though. That corner has 5 picks. Damn. He's 89. One of the better corners, if not the best corner in the conference. We gotta go to Army, too. Let's see here. What cool uniforms do they have we can put them in? We can put them in Army, Navy uniforms, you know, obviously we don't. Just gonna put them in their normal home. Oh, their green pants. Alright. Their way white jersey.
On other fields, on other days, that's the primary charge for the cadets of Army. But on this field, the seeds planted by the likes of Davis, Blanchard, and Dawkins certainly have produced victory. Welcome to Mikey Stadium at West Point, home of the Black Knights of the Hudson. Today, 2 teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the UAB Blazers taking on the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Black Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the UAB Blazers offense will start this game off. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Grab near the marker. It's Hutchinson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Blazers are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Going over the top.
A good throw, Bill, for the touchdown. Good play. Let's go.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. So the Army Black Knights offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with it. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
That's going to be a good return. We might house this one. That's his 10. Let's go. That's the second punt return of the year, I believe. And just like that, we're having a punt return there. Let's go.
A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they want... There he goes! Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back. Put to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Trying play action. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up.
Rescue.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Army! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Still on his feet at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Steps away. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. Big play. He goes down after the short return. The one-day play to get the football back. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house.
He's gone again. He's gone again. Hutchinson with the 2nd punt return of the game. They're not going to be punting the ball anymore. He has 2 punt returns.
That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Cincinnati has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Nippert Stadium. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I'm still running the ball out.
Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Said they would be going into the game, and then we looked at their fast and seemed like,
drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll throw it around more than this.
They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Flag, he's holding on them, so we'll be playing this and do another punt.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Black Knights will punt this one away. Well, they weren't going to give him a chance this time. They just punted that thing toward the sideline. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The give to the single back. Turning it on.
Oh, what a cut. And now we have a 1-score play for a touchdown in the quarter. That can put us up 3 touchdowns.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kickoff unit all lined up and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hold. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Creates a little room. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Back has it.
Keep it here, we need a block. This is a little arm tackle there.
He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Hosley. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Motion from the wide receiver.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here.
Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Handoff to the lone back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Never a doubt. That cuts the lead down to 28-10 after putting up a 3-spot. The kickoff unit set to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped at the 44.
Touchdown on offense was a big
and the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Rushes on him.
Throwing catch and Joe is gonna be
so close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Blazers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've into the end zone. He goes. Touchdown, Blazers. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got the quick completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to make that rush fake on the draw play here. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field.
They're punting it to him. Wow. Wow.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave him
time run down, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The clock down.
And the Blazers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The inside handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the right.
Oh, I thought you were
Good
picking
hands
that.
in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And they're not on the same page there.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game.
Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Lets it fly.
Let me turn around in the area.
He was trying to find his man for 6.
The throw is just a little
Plenty
too
of
slow.
distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Using the quick game. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal.
Time, guys. Too much time.
Now he's going to glide.
He's going to run and he's going to dive in.
Touchdown, Black Knights.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Coming out with it, it's Holmes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Hudson inside venerable Michie Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now. His last two games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game as a head coach. You got to love the fact that you're
our guy goes to knock the ball and misses and only has a big play. And makes it even worse. We have
just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Reads it, fires complete. Inside the 15. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Army! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Oh my gosh, I thought I could outrun him. What am I doing?
It is a huge sack, and
Yeah,
I can't imagine
that
what he was thinking on that play. The Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Dances away. Just a short pass to the tight end. Strong, firm tackle. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it, forced the punt, now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. And the Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires one high and deep. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Got the back over the middle. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just couldn't find
when they got pressure right away.
Ready for him and force him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. And the Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Shakes.
Come on, we got Packer.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Pulls and fires complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got an open man. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Last play here in the 3rd. Trying to get it off.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short.
Pass, and then get to the tight end.
And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
But we're still up 11 to start the 4th. Let's finish.
After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Gives it on the option. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, the good news is you got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short. But the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter. And 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Got his man on the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Power football with the run. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Caught. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Right down the boulevard.
We're going all the way back down to
possession game. The lead is 8. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. That one bounced through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Buys a little extra time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's a hit. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They look for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Off the RPO complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Black Knights have taken it inside the 20. Just keep slinging it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Another 4-star.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Should have a 4-star center.
He's got it still on his feet. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The Black Knights look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down.
Oh, touchdown, Army.
Touchdown, Black Knights! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the fourth quarter, when you need the two-point conversion?
No offense or defense in the second half. I'm playing the run here.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the two late.
Stop the two at least.
He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hosman. He is denied. Stopped short of the goal line. Trying to tie the game, and he will not get the two-point conversion.
Run off the clock, and I guess at this point,
bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Through a pick the last time they had it, they'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Give me a first down.
Turning it on. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. With jet sweep pass. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Leaving out of bounds.
These little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
He wouldn't have been the only All-American in his booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the
clock thing, and now it's telling me the wrong play. So now I'm really confused.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Got to run an actual play. We're still digging for third. They can't win.
They'll try the run. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
35-33 victory. It was ugly in the second half. We didn't even score in the second half. So at least we were able to stop them on the run out.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together. That's obviously what
everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The second half. We lost the turnover battle by 2, which will also help Army get back in the game. We survived it though. We still the big enough to be in the fight. We did pretty good against the top running back. He had 111 yards with 30 carries. Under 4 yards per carry. But I think that quarterback did it on it too well. My safety. My safety's had over 10 tackles. Well, it's actually a good thing when the safety's having that many tackles. They're coming up with something to run. I think I'm going to get some more commits here. There we go. We got the 4-star center. And a 3-star wide receiver. There we go. Do another commit. 3-star right tackle. Let's go. We're still in second for this left tackle, so that sucks. Oh, we got Rice next, too, who's the opposite overall as me. I think I'm going to be done, because I think I'm going to go cook dinner. Because there's some other stuff I want to do on my computer, too. I'm going to do my recruiting, though, before I end stream. And go cook. And I want to see something. So we got top classes real quick. We're number 17. That's not bad. We got 4 4-stars committed this year. Only in our second season to get 4 4-stars coming to our little ass school. Ain't mad about that. We had 1 4-star this last class, so we already have 3 more than last class too. Let me see. We got a running back. We're probably gonna end up having 2 running backs again. I'm surprised this guy didn't commit after that game. I thought he was going to. Miami's gotten a little closer. We're gonna be pretty good at running back. Like we got good running backs, but we're gonna be more stacked next year. That athlete's a tight end, so we have a 4-star tight end coming in as well. 4-star Mike coming in, a 4-star center coming in. Let's go. 3-star wide receiver so far. We got 3-star tackle there. All right, let's see where we're at on these new guys I added last week. We got the lead on that. We got a lead on this corner now. Thankfully. Or did I already? I don't know what happened there, but we're still behind there, dude. I don't know if we caught up here. We're throwing another 5 there. We're good there. We're still good there. This right guard's close to committing, so that's good. We're still good on all these wideouts. I think what I'm going to do is we're putting extra time on this guy now because fucking Arizona offered him and they're bigger school than us. So we need to put as much points on him as I can. We're gonna get our kicker to visit. We're gonna do approximately the home because that's an A+. And you know what, he likes home. We're actually gonna change this because we can now do hard sell, which we're gonna do to help lock him up. Actually, no, we're not. That's a lot of hours. We're gonna do 20 hours. Help build up keeper. Yeah. Just in case South Carolina decides to get in the mix. Alright, this quarterback, it's fine. This 3 safety. This is the hybrid right here. Alright, we're gonna switch from you to 10 to 25. And then we're gonna put 25 points worth on this 3 safety as well. And actually, we can change. Ooh, we gotta get into the top here. Actually, wait. And we can save hours by doing 10 and 5. And then we can add another 5 there. And then we can go ahead and we'll just throw 5 on, I don't know, this guy. Get him closer to committing. Alright, cool. Cool. I love how our recruiting is going this year so far. We were top 50 classes, I think, last year. But you have a chance to maybe be a top 20 already. I don't know, though. With the transfers and stuff, it might get past and fall out of the top 20. Who knows? I would play Rice. I kind of want to play Rice, but I forgot shit I want to do. I think I'm done with college football for the night. I got 2 more games in. It's about what I play every day. Sometimes on the weekends more, but watching football is kind of made up for that. Before we get off, actually, college football game stream, we're gonna see what bowl game I'm predicted to be in right now. Right now, no. Right now they have me in the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl against Utah. That'd be a big school to match up against. That would make it interesting. Look at my conference now. I want to see what happened. Oh, North Texas won. Ooh, Memphis lost a game. That's good. Oh, wait, they lost to North Texas. I was thinking about it. Let's look at the rankings. Are they still... North Texas won, but they fell. No. I probably won't be ranked this season. I'm 7-2, but I have 2 losses in my conference. What were we? I'm gonna look at the Heisman launch real quick. Oh, touchdown Niners to start the 4th quarter. But there's a flag. Anyway, stream. I'll catch you all later. I might be back with a stream tonight, maybe. In a couple hours, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Definitely one tomorrow, though.